Hi everyone, and warmly welcome to another episode of Gas-o-Loon, the motorcycle channel that will do everything from heavy adventure bikes to the smallest bikes you can imagine. This is my Honda Monkey. It's now about well, I've had it for a couple of months, and I've only done like 1,000 kilometers on it, so it's approaching the first service. It's been working like clockwork. The engine didn't perhaps give the full 9.5 horsepower in the beginning, but now it's really loosening up nicely, so it's getting faster by the day. I'm approaching 100 kph now on a flat road, maybe 95-ish something, so it's getting faster and faster, and the whole thing is really nice. But now it's time to start upgrading the thing. So I have bought a lot of things here. I have bought a slightly smaller sprocket, front sprocket, which will make it a bit easier for the engine to reach a higher speed in top gear, and also avoid the bike stalling in steep inclines when you go off-road. And I have bought a Chimera, or however you pronounce this, Chimera, is it? Yeah. Intake system, which is supposed to free up some power and nice sound. Of course, I bought a new exhaust system, because this just won't do. This is like a, like a drink straw. And with the exhaust can here, it's actually from AR. It's called, this one. And apart from that, I have made some suspension bushings, because the rear suspension always hits the bump stops. I weigh like 95 kilos or 200 pounds. It doesn't work, and it's supposed to work better with these bushings. I had them made especially. Air filter, and of course a tail tidy kit for the Pimp My Ride stuff that's going on too. But today we will focus on not exhaust, not intake, but perhaps one of the easy stuff that you can make, that can make a big difference sometimes, and that would be the front sprocket. So we're changing that now.
But before we start changing the sprocket, let's go away and have a couple of baseline runs, so that we can see how the bike accelerates and the top speed it has before this change, and then we will compare before and after.
Okay, we will do an acceleration test. Not very scientific maybe, and let's make a try. We do it fourth gear, and we're approaching 50. I have 50 now, and I pin the throttle now. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay, this is another place where you could do the same thing. Second gear 25 and full throttle. 40, 45, 65. Okay, getting ready for a top speed test here. My standard stretch. Okay, I'm pinning it now. Hopla. Fourth gear now. We have a headwind. 88 this time. 89. 90 is all it does in this direction. It's slightly uphill, and we also have a headwind today. 91. Okay, we'll have to start by removing this thing here, so we get access to the sprocket. As I am a Swede, I always use these IKEA style tools. Very good. So here you can now see the sprocket. This is the original 15 teeth one. And this is a new one with 14 teeth on it. So this is a new sprocket now that has come on. I will use my next to alcohol favorite substance, which is Loctite, in these holes here where I attach the sprocket, because I had one of these come loose at one point in time when I was riding, and it was just pure luck that the rear wheel did not stall for me, and I had a bad accident. Now we also have to adjust the chain tension here in the rear, otherwise it will be too loose with a new sprocket in the front. Okay, so here is the monkey now with the new sprocket, which you can't see very well, of course, but I changed the sprocket, reattached all these things here, and I have adjusted the chain tension for the correct 35mm play for the new sprocket. So now we will take a test ride and see how it works. Accelerate in 4th gear from 50, slight uphill here again, and I go now. $70, 35, 80, 85-ish, 86, 87, 90 here. Okay, and a test in 2nd gear from 25 kph and up. I'm passing this gate here now, and I pin it now. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay, the second top speed test. I am accelerating up here. See what it can do. 70, 75, 80, 85, 88. I have a headwind here now. I have to overtake this guy. 95, 96, 97, 97, 96, 97. That's what it can do now. I will also do a stall test, because there is a place here where you can have a pretty steep incline, which was only possible to negotiate with this bike before if you had a lot of speed coming with you. Let's see how it works now. No problem whatsoever. Let's even try to start in the middle of this steep. See if that works. Okay, here we had the stall. Ah, it works. It is stronger now. That's clear.
Okay, let's try to conclude this. This test is not very precise, and it does not claim to be scientific in any way. But still, you know, acceleration and top speed changes were really close to zero. When it comes to drivability, I couldn't tell much of a change how the monkey felt with the smaller sprocket either. The only thing that really got better was that the bike stalled less easy when you're going in the slow uphill sections. On the other hand, this modification is very cheap. You can get a new sprocket for like 20 euros. Do I think it's worth the effort? I'm not really sure. Maybe this modification really pays off when you do other modifications. I'll see that later on. But on itself, I can't tell really. Do it if you think it's fun. If you don't, that's okay too.